Okay, and we're good.
Hello.
Oh, God. Scared me.
Sorry.
Anyway, making sure that everyone can hear us, and you can hear the game as well. Want to know if the game is too loud or anything, because I can't hear it at all, but for some reason it's been weird like that, so...
Where are the audio levels at right now?
Let's see. Ours, well, mine is like all the way up to the top. Like, I want to make sure that my volume is, because I just have a naturally low, quiet sounding voice, so I want to make sure that my volume is all the way up to the top so it can be heard. Yours is slightly less than that, and then the game is like all the way down at like between 40 and 45, and like it looks like, because I can see it's monitoring. I can see it's monitoring the audio, but I can't hear it for some reason.
Because I hear it fine, everything does sound fine. I was, what about the in-game audio? Maybe you could lower that just a little tiny itty-bitty bit?
Well, like, what do you mean the in-game audio, like?
The actual game's audio.
Okay, I could do that. I mean, like I said, I can't hear the game regardless, so...
That should be okay. Because I'm listening to the stream back right now, too. Video quality, Sega Herman, try refreshing. It's it's good. It's good quality from what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's set on, like, the best quality I could do, so... Okay, where the hell was I?
Yeah, that sounds good. Polaroid says, greetings from Argentina.
Hello.
Nice. We got Misa, Chaos Inferno, Sailor Herman, Polaroid, and Travis. Hello, peeps.
The only thing that doesn't seem to be working is the chat.
Yeah.
I have no idea why the chat isn't working. It usually works when, It usually works when, like, Stream Elements starts running, and if that's not running, then I don't know how I can make it work.
Your chat seems to be the only thing that tends to break, like, in stream, because I'm looking at all YouTube, look at the YouTube chat right now.
Oh, there we go, it's up.
Oh, whoa! I was gonna say give it a minute for me, because I'm delayed because of the stream, watching the stream back as you're streaming, there's a delay in my reaction to everything, so it took a minute.
Yeah. Okay, let's see, what do I got here?
How's my day? I was resting, like, all day. I was just chilling, watching videos and stuff. I showed my mom, this video essay called, What the Internet Did to Garfield, and I introduced her to the lovingly, insane world of Lasagna Cat.
Garfluff.
Garfluff. I forgot to show her that video. I need to show her that.
Garfluff.
Garfield.
Garfield.
Huh?
I love that video.
Okay. I remember what to do now.
Cyberfox is just getting into Shantae, which is good. Which games are you seeing? Some games you haven't played yet, or
He played Half Genie Hero. He finished Half Genie Hero. He showed me that.
All right, play Pirate's Curse.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said. And then I was like, you gotta play Pirate's Curse. And he's like, yeah, okay, I'll play that next. Because I was like, and there's a skip. You should do the skip. For the gauntlet. And he's like, thank God there's a way to skip a gauntlet. Because, like, this sucks. I'm like, yeah, it does suck.
Polar White is a member. Welcome
Yo,
to
Polar
Mobile.
White, welcome. Hope you enjoy your time. I could not hear the alert, but it played. Okay, where is Old Man Mimic?
Old Man Mimic.
That's what. It's like literally his name.
He's no longer Uncle. He's graduated from Uncle to Old Man.
That's what he used to be in the first game. He wasn't Uncle.
He was Old Man Mimic.
He was just Mimic. He was just Mimic.
Yeah, that's right.
So I was
right,
like,
right.
I'm just like gonna say that he was like Old Man Mimic.
He was the hermit in the hills.
The Hermit in the Hills. Where is he, by the way? Because I know I need to take the freaking stuff to him, right? I don't remember where he is.
Not unlike Old Cannoli. Old Man likes to battle. Yeah, that sounds like a Pokemon character.
Yeah.
Oh,
Old
yeah,
Man
Summer
Mimic
Fox
would like
isn't
to.
Summer Fox isn't fat playing Pirate's Curse, which is good. Jordan! What is up? Yeah, Musa, this is the day and the time where you get to relax from a bad day. So no worries. Come and chill. Veg out and listen to us ramble about video games and other nerdy things and the whatnot. Stage reversal. Watching Lego Masters. Jesus. Lego Masters is a weird show.
It's weird.
Only a lot. It's not okay. It's not weird. It's just I don't know. I think the concept of making a reality show out of building Legos is weird because it just tells me. I guess we're making reality shows out of everything these days. That's one of the first things I watched on like Hulu or wherever it is.
I'm starting to hear the noise from the game again. Like, but I can't hear the music. No, the weird thing is I can't hear the music, but I could hear like the other stuff.
That's odd.
I mean, maybe it's because I have the music turned down.
Possibly. I mean, in the stream, it sounds fine. I can hear everything. Oh boy. Let me raise my gain a little bit, so now you can hear me a little bit better, guys.
Seriously, do you remember where Mimic is?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know where in the story you are.
I'm like,
What up, Omar?
I literally need to do the last thing. I've got the like the rod, and I need to restore power. And then the ghost dog is like, you gotta bring it to a scientific mind, and I gotta bring it to Mimic, right? It's either talking about him or like the mermaid shell guy.
The mermaid shell guy.
Yeah, I remember that guy with the guy with the glasses, the
Walker?
the nerdy looking guy.
Swirly glasses?
Yeah.
Oh wait, doesn't he actually have swirly glasses for real?
Yeah, he does. The Melvin guy. Okay.
I'm trying to
That was
remember.
pointless, but I got 100 gems.
I've only played this game once. I don't fucking remember anything. Oh. I played this game, I mean, I played all the way through. Like, I beat the game on stream, but just the one time. I haven't touched it since. Imagine a Lego Spyro. So I heard from Dave, 'cause we were talking about that a couple months ago, and he was looking through to see why Activision hasn't partnered with Lego to make Crash or Spyro things. Crash for a while was on the list, but they, what was it? See, Dave Ace would know. He found the reason, and it was something odd about like what properties can and can't be on the list, and for whatever reason that I'm not remembering at the moment, Crash like was considered, but due to, again, the thing I can't remember, that's why they can't essentially make Lego figures out of them. It's weird. So, sorry for like the anti-answer, since I can't remember fully what the reasoning actually was, but Dave did look into it one time. And it's really weird. It has to do with rights and shit. If I remember right, anyway. Boba Fett, hello. Let's see. So it's the rod?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, God. Damage abuse. Okay.
I will look up something to find Old Man Mimic as you run around.
Man, Mimic.
You went to Doggo.
Yeah. It's like literally right after Doggo. What do I do? I don't remember any of that.
Remember Man with Green Glasses, yeah?
Man with green glasses?
The little nerdy guy you saved? He's not swirly glasses. Unless it is. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Who's this guy?
No, there's a, like, the guy, the sleeping guy, yeah. There was that
Give him the rod.
Oh, wait, give who the rod? Give who the rod?
Okay. Hold on.
Because that's what I'm trying to find out. Give who the rod?
So it's in the blue section of the underground area.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember where to go. Can you pull up a map? Let's play. I remember there is a mission where you have to like save him or something. He's like trapped, and you have to like blow a path out somewhere and go and get him. If I remember right.
Okay, so blue. So that's the blue section is down where the ghost dog was.
The light blue specifically, yes.
Oh, light blue?
Close by. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the dude's freaking name?
Okay, oh, got it. It literally says, there's a blinking light on the map, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, it's not Mimic, it's that guy.
It's the other guy, okay. Is it the guy who kind of looks like Mimic?
Not really. He's a thin little weird
Oh, it's a thin
short-haired
guy.
dude.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was like that other guy.
He has green glasses.
Green glasses.
Mount Fusion!
Where's Old Man Mimic? I forgot where
I
he
don't
went.
fucking know. He stopped existing.
He doesn't exist anymore. Okay, here we go. Have I played other Way Forward games? No, not really. Shantae's the
I only played a little bit of River City Girls, the first one, because we did a blind stream on that a long time ago. And I own Ruby Arrowfell on Switch. I'm actually getting, I pre-ordered the PS5 like deluxe like rear edition. So whenever that's done, it'll be shipped out at some point, and I'll be getting that. Because they are really interestingly cool new characters for the Ruby series.
Oh yeah, this guy! Oh, I remember him. Okay, got it. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, little man.
A little man with green goggles.
Yeah. Now, how to get to him is what I'm trying to see right now.
Okay, well that didn't work. at this point, I just follow the path. I'm pretty sure I can get around it.
Oh, yeah. I remember having some trouble trying to find out how to get to him.
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna want to use, yeah, all of that.
Yeah. I know all that. I just couldn't see the little blinking dot on the map.
Omega's slow.
Scanning.
Yeah, Arrowfell does kind of play. It has a similar structure, like level design structure to Shantae.
Now fusion.
Oh, you asshole! There we go. Got him. Let me press the switch.
Ah.
Thank you. It worked!
The other Daikatanas. A little no further than John Tron's first ever review.
Huh.
It's a really funny two-parter series of videos.
Fusion.
Okay, now I know where to go.
Yay! Look, it's Tiny Frog Eater.
Oh no! So many things. Why is OBS disconnecting? What's going on? Oh, I was kicked out. I was kicked out from Cosme. Okay, weird.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, that was odd.
Okay, that
A
was
little
weird. It
hiccup.
said, it was weird because it said OBS disconnected, and I was like, wait, what? And I looked, and everything was fine on stream, but then I guess it kicked me out of Cosme.
Yeah, I saw the stream hiccup, but then I didn't hear from you for a while. I'm like, oh, what happened? And then I saw
It
that I
could
was
be
the one
the,
to call.
it could be the, like the Wi-Fi is being weird. Let me see.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
Okay, yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm connected to like the weird Wi-Fi that I'm not supposed to be connected to.
That's odd. Irvin, hello. Yeah, oh, go ahead and tell them all about your experience with the first Shantae game.
Okay, listen. Alright. So wait, who's asking? Who's asking about the first game?
Oh no, Sarah Fox was saying how the first game was really difficult and not
Yeah. No,
portable
don't
friendly.
even... it's not. Yeah, it's a very unfriendly game, like in general. Don't. If you're getting into the Shantae series and you're just like, and people, cause okay, so this is what happened. I'm gonna. When Travis was getting into Shantae, and he was like, hey, I want to play a Shantae game, and he made a poll, and I saw that he made a poll, and then I was like, okay, cool. I'll like, what was it, a poll, or like, was it, he was just asking which game he would start with or something. And so I saw that post and I was like, oh, nice. And then I go on it and I look through the comments because I want to say, oh, start with Pirate's Curse. And I look through the comments and everyone's like, I guess start with the first game? I don't know, start with the first game, because none of these people know what Shantae is. And I'm just like, okay, these people are either crazy or you have no idea what the series is like actually like because you never played them. The only people who say start with the first game have probably never played the first game. It's just like, don't even.
Well, especially if they sound confused while recommending it, like play the first game, I guess.
Yeah, because like they don't like. I mean, if you've never played the series, like you wouldn't know any better. You're just like, oh, start with the first one because it's the first one, right? But like, and so I was like, well, and I'm looking through those comments and I'm just like, oh boy, it's like, Travis, do not listen to any of these people, please don't. It's like I don't want you to go through that hell.
Now, little known fact, I'm the one that got you into Shantae by recommending Pirate's Curse, because I knew it was the one that felt it was the fastest to like kind of get a hold of.
Right.
It's where she has the fastest moveset, and it's the perfect length. It's not too long, it's not too short. Especially if you're trying to go for everything, it does require you to look around once you have all your abilities and figure out where all of the cacklebats are. But beyond that, I mean, it's a very like tight-knit, just clever game.
Yeah.
So it's like the perfect like beginner game for Shantae.
I'm trying to find that thing.
It's a nice hello. The Sirens is more of an adventure platformer than a Metroidvania. I mean, yeah, I'd say it's a mix of both. I'd say it still keeps the core like Shantae experience of checking room and going from room to room, but it opens it up just to feel a bit more interconnected. Because in all the other games, you're having to pick where you need to go or whatever. I'm not sure of the first to work that way, but in Have Genie Hero and Pirate's Curse, you're having to like pick which world you're gonna go to next and all that. But here, it's just all one big location you have to unlock like bit by bit. Oh, the Alex Kidd remake. Yeah, I still kind of want to try that.
So, but anyway, the first game, okay, so what had happened was, I played Pirate's Curse first, and then after that I was like, okay, now I'll play the others because I really like Pirate's Curse. And so then I played Half Genie Hero, and at the time that I started playing it, Seven Sirens was not out yet. That was new. It was like just announced. It was like coming out. So I played Half Genie Hero and I was like, yeah, I like that. And then, so then I was like, okay, well now I'll go back and play the other ones. I played Risky's Revenge, and the first time I played it, because I didn't play the director's cut. By the way, if you're gonna play Risky's Revenge, play the director's cut, do not play the original. I played the original version, and I hated it. I hated that game. The map system was awful, like, the warp squids were like the two of a kind thing, and like you couldn't warp anywhere. I was like, this is like bad. This is actually bad. So I stopped playing because I was playing the 3DS version. That was the original.
That's one that I played too. That's the first Shantae game I played, and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Don't start with that one either. So I got through like a bit of that, just a bit, and I was like, you know what? No, I don't like this. And then I was like, okay, let me play the first one. That was a horrible idea because the first one's even worse than Risky's Revenge.
What's this thing?
I would go so far as to say the first game is borderline unplayable. Like, people will say that, oh, but you know, it was so ahead of its time and like, you know, so innovative and stuff like that. It's like, oh, you know, day-night cycle, it was so different for a like Game Boy Color game. It's like, yeah, it had a lot of cool ideas. Oh, there's Old Man Mimic. It had a lot of cool ideas for what it was. For it being a Game Boy Color game, it was kind of, I guess you could say it was ahead of its time. But still, it's just, no. If you actually play that game, you can't. You can't. I don't understand how anyone, like, actually plays it without getting so frustrated with just the overworld. It has extremely poor overworld design. Extremely poor. For anyone who has ever played, Pirate's Curse, Mudbog Island. The beginning part of Mudbog Island, where you have to go through like all those freaking enemies and they never stop, they never leave you alone. And then it's that, and then anyone who's played Half Genie Hero and knows about the bullshit enemy placement in Tasseltown, take Tasseltown, Mudbog Island, smash them together. That is the first game. That's the entire first game. That's like, and that's what it's like.
Wait.
Getting to the very first dungeon. Getting to there and getting through there. I only got one transformation. The monkey. Just getting through the very first dungeon is like, it's an absolute nightmare. It sucks.
Also, what's up, John and Sugar Boy? I'd imagine you need a lot of save states or money grinding to beat the first one.
Exactly. It's like, if save states it did not exist, like, no, that game, unplayable. Actually unplayable. Which is why I don't understand when people go like, oh yeah, I played the original version of this on, like, you know, on the GBC. It's like, how? Save states did not exist. How do you play that? With every death, which is extremely common, by the way, you will die a lot. With every death, you have to start back at the beginning of, like, any place you're at. Start back at the very beginning.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, the save points suck. It's just like, no, it has bad enemy placement. Just like the range of enemies in general. Bad overworld design.
This
and
just seemed...
just like poor controls. Poor controls. You have to like you see how I'm playing this game and I'm like running is my default speed, like just running. To run, you go at a snail's pace in the first game. That your default speed is walking, and to run you have to hold down the attack button. So you can't whip and go. That's the entire point of the Shantae series, is to like attack and go. You can't do that. You have to hold down the attack button to run. You chuckle. You don't know what it's like.
Well, because I imagine, I'm trying to think like what would be the reason to do that, and the only thing I'm thinking of is because it's a Game Boy game, so it's a very small scale game. Like I imagine that they want you to kind of meander through everywhere else, and meandering, using that specific verb, doesn't necessarily mean because it's so sluggish in that sense. Although it would be a lot faster to run around, I imagine they wanted you to use the run to kind of weave your way out of combat, but that's just kind of speculation. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out why that move warrants that.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder.
I don't know.
No, I was gonna say earlier, it's interesting, Zenice, that you say that Have Juni Hero has the best world design in the series, because I still feel that would be Pirate's Curse.
No, I think Pirate's Curse is like the best of what the series has to offer. The only thing that I hate about it is like some of the bosses like honestly really suck.
The final two bosses are not very good, yeah. But before the Pirate's Curse, I mean Pirate Master, rather. Sorry.
The final two. No, the final three. The final three.
Well, if you're doing the multiple phases for the full ending, yes. I think it's jarring at first. I mean, the final boss should be kind of jarring, but like facing him without all the cacklebats, you get like a watered down version of the fight. It's still pretty tough, but once you beat him, it's like, yeah, finally, fuck you. But then like if you get all the cacklebats and go for the true ending, you're fighting him for a little bit longer because he has many more phases to him that you don't get to experience otherwise.
Yeah, and I can't believe that I actually put myself through that.
Ouch, I was there. Yeah, because every world...
I was going for 100%. I couldn't, but...
every world though in Pirate's Curse is very self-contained until the bits where for missions and progression you do need to backtrack. But thankfully in a game like Shantae that's relatively linear, it's just a matter of it's like a very 2D Zelda game, like side-scrolling Zelda, like a true side-scroll. I'm not talking about like Link, Zelda 2, Adventure of Link or whatever, but like in the very nature of like, okay, there's a part in the room that you haven't checked yet. How do you get to that part? Okay, well, once you get a certain ability, then you can go back. You have to remember that's there, so that way you can go back there, because they give you a little bit of like on the top of my head, I'm thinking like the sarcophagus in Slive Island. You see that really early on, have no idea what the fuck it is. Then when you find out that Sky's dad brought back one of them from 10 line, you go, oh shit, okay. Well, I saw something like that in Saliva. Can't get there yet because you have to wait until you get, I believe it's the double jump, or at the very least the scimitar. That's way later in the game. But once you do, and then you have to resurrect Joe's soul or whatever, then it's like, oh shit, okay, well, or I think that's what it's for. Or no, it's to get into Tanline, if I remember the temple or something.
Yeah, so it's like when you get the
scimitar, right?
Yeah, that's a scimitar, because the last ones are the boots. And the boots and the triple jump.
Yeah, the cannon.
Yeah, so
But that's cool because you see these little things, and it's not like you have to uncover everything. Like, oh yeah, there is something hidden here, but what is it? I don't know. No, they show you what it is. They tease you what the thing is. But it's teasing that's okay, because in my opinion, it's like, all right, well, let's give them a little something that they can't interact with because they can't even get there yet, but there's something there, certainly. And then, like, the more you explore, you go, okay, well, there's this area way down this way that I can't go yet, but I do see something like an opening's there. There's another room here, but I can't get there yet. So, after doing that...
Bye!
you have to make a mental note of like, okay, well, that's so it's all about keeping these small mental notes, but the best part of it is that you don't have to rack them up. You don't have to write a list out of what you can and can't do yet. You don't have to remember all these things like right away. You can forget about something for a while until it becomes relevant, or some things you can already go ahead and do ahead of time before you need to. Like the way they kind of want you to do it is they don't really want you to, I don't think they expect you to talk to like Squid Baron like twice in a row. You have to talk to him so that way you can you have to talk to him so he can get out of your way because he's covering the first little dungeon-like area of the game. But they don't. I don't think they expect you to like talk to him again to find out. Oh, he kind of wants to go on vacation somewhere, which requires a travel brochure, which requires you to go back down there once you get the pistol to unlock another room that you can't do yet. All that is optional for the time being until it becomes a necessity. But the cool thing about Pirate's Curse is that once you already have that in your head, you can do some things a little bit earlier before you're supposed to, or at least before the game expects you to. Because what they expect you to do in that specific example is not have to deal with any of that and then go to Spyweb Island and then meet Poe and he's like, hey, can't get my my buggy going. You know, I need to oil it up. And you're like, okay, I guess I need oil then.
Yeah.
And then the more you do, you backtrack and then go get all that stuff done, you realize, oh, randomly, for helping Squid Baron out by giving him a travel brochure, he gives you some ink. But you can do that like immediately after you get the pistol. So you can already have the squid ink on hand by the time you get to Spiderweb. So it's just little things like that that's really, really cool. And the more you play the game over and over and learn where to go and who to talk to, and what does what, and what leads where, and what towers lead into what area, what secret and all that, then it's just fun. The game's just fun. I'm currently having my friend Chase play it blind on Big Games, and he's having we only recorded 4 episodes, but he's already having a blast with it. So next time he gets he's available to record some Big Games, we're flipping between that and Breath of the Wild right now, so we got a lot of Breath of the Wild done, so we're gonna record more content. Andre the Kangaroo, hello! How's it going?
I forgot how much I hate this gauntlet as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Pirate's Curse doesn't have shit like this. Fucking timed events or whatever. Like, even as much as I do like this game and Have Genie Hero, they do shit like this that's really, really odd. And again, it's not something Pirate's Curse did, and it kind of like changes the way you play certain parts. Like this, for example, you're on full stress mode the entire time. And
I mean, like, I'm playing on beginner mode, and, like, every enemy dies with 1 hit, and I still hate it.
Oh shit. Late reaction again because I'm watching the stream, but she just gotcha. Boom! Then all your hearts came back. Let's see, someone asked me, oh yeah, Zenice asked me if I play Lies of P. I don't play Soulsborne games, or Soulsborne-like games.
Dude! Oh my god, dude!
That's when they take the level of detail way too fucking much to an extremity that I don't like. And with my experience playing the first Dark Souls, again, on my Let's Play channel, blind, I was not having a fun time. I don't like games like that. Also, no, we have never played Hogwarts Legacy. That would be cool. Yeah, Cyberfox, if they did remake Shantae 1 and actually, like, ground up
Actually make it a playable game.
That would be cool. But I am glad. I mean, their way of rectifying this would be with Shantae Advance. I really want to see what they do with that, because it's going to fundamentally be, we're going back to that era of the earliest games, since this one takes place between the first two. But hopefully, since they are still being authentic as hell, that can be, it has the potential to be a double-edged sword. But I wonder if, because they're using like 90s tech, early 2000s tech, in the 2020s, if like hopefully that leap in tech kind of helps them to understand how to manipulate that old tech to work like new tech. And it really seems like that might be the case, because it's really weird that this Game Boy era game is getting this really cool concept of like flipping the world and shit. Now, it does feel very Risky's Revenge layers type of business happening here, and I don't know how to feel about that, because the whole layer thing made navigation like very fucking odd in Risky's Revenge. So I just hope that things don't get too confusing with trying to navigate places by doing this whole like world flip thing or whatever, or world rotating thing. And I hope that the controls don't feel, I hope they feel more like Pirate's Curse and less like the first two games.
Like, that's what I'm worried about, because they're just like, oh, you know, we got this, like, this cool new idea and stuff. It's like, I don't know about that, because the thing is, Risky Revolution was made, like, before? That was made before Risky's Revenge, right? Like,
yeah,
that was the original idea.
Yeah, that was supposed to be Shantae 2 or whatever.
Supposed to be the second game. So the fact that they're actually, like, you know, they have these ideas, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know about that, because, I don't know. It kind of scares me, because Risky's Revenge has, like, those, like, ideas that I don't like, so...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now that we're this many games in, they've got 5 games under the belt. The last 3 of which were insanely well received and are really, really good. And have kind of refined that, you know, process and that formula. Even though we are taking a step back into the era of the earlier stuff, I'm just hoping it doesn't fall into that old era's pitfalls with what we're talking about, with the whole like controls are clunky, these ideas, though pretty cool on the surface, like don't really service the gameplay, and they kind of hamper it a little, especially with someone who's going in blind. Because those just happen to be well, that happened to be my first game, Risky's Revenge, so I was like, this is weird, and I didn't get very far. But I tried out Pirate's Curse. I am so glad that I tried out Pirate's Curse just out of bleeding curiosity. And it's a good thing I didn't avoid the series after that, because I love Pirate's Curse. And I couldn't ask for a better 2D game. In fact, it's like the direct inspiration for the game I'm doing right now.
Like, as pissed off as Pirate's Curse can make me, I can't help but just be like, this is the best one in the series. It just is, because like while I was playing it, I was like, I love this game. Even the parts where I was like, I hate this game, you know?
Because those moments were so few and far between. So
kind of.
far
No, you said it right. You said it right. Don't second guess yourself.
Well, I thought it was okay. Whatever. Anyway, those moments were uncommon, because there were so few of them. It came down to like maybe a couple like fucking Cacklebat really hidden areas, or some bosses. But in the earlier games, weirdly enough, in the very first two, and then in the later two, after Pirate's Curse plays smack dab in the middle, and it does most things absolutely right. Not everything, it's not a perfect game, but it does most things very right. Again, these two games incorporate some really fucking weird shit. Have Hero and this one, where you like earlier, Miharu was fighting like fucking invisible enemies. There's just a big eyeball, but it's invisible, and it doesn't have a tail. It's just invisible. If you hit it, it'll show itself. Then it'll go right back to being invisible, and it's just like, how is this fair? right?
Yeah.
Plus, they love doing this shit a lot. There are so many ambushes. There aren't, if I remember right, there aren't as many in Pirates Curse of these, like, locked room ambushes, but there's so fucking many in,
No, because they usually just leave it to, when it comes to, like, stuff like this in Pirates Curse, it's usually just the, little snipper dudes who, like, you know, charge at you.
Yeah.
And then it's the bat ladies.
Yeah. But again, even those moments, there aren't very many of them. So, the pure focus of the game is learning those new abilities, Risky's items, and how that affects the gameplay. Not even so much how it affects the gameplay, how you move throughout the game. And that, to me, is really fun. Because that's conducive to great gameplay, and that's what, like, constructs a good game. I love movement in games. That's why I love Crash and Spyro and certain platformers of the like. But some others don't work. If I feel a game is weird to handle, chances are don't know if I'm going to finish it. Like, what was it? Like, Tai. Tai was weird. Tai has a weird kind of thing about it. So I didn't finish it. But, like, Ninja, for example, sorry to keep fucking bringing up Ninja, but, like, I'm talking about more obscure, kind of like, well, it's known, but not really known. Tai versus, like, Ninja, it's fundamentally a similar-ish concept, both of them might say. You have a hub world, many hubs, you have different levels to go through, missions to do, and MacGuffins to grab. But with Ninja, it is so tight-knit, and everything services the movement. And the movement makes for great gameplay. But in Tai, are we back?
Yeah, I got disconnected again.
Yeah, I saw. Did I?
Yeah, you cut out. That's how I knew.
Oh. Okay, so what was the last thing
you were saying?
heard?
Something about Tai. You know what? Hold on. Hang tight. I'm gonna attempt to get the connect to the other Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Okay, we all good?
Is we good?
We should be.
It's raining a lot in Brazil. Wow.
Okay. All right. Well, I connected to the other Wi-Fi, and this is the one that I'm supposed to be on down here. So.
Oh, cool. But yeah, no. All I was saying before I cut off is that Ninja has tighter controls. Tai in some cases didn't always feel so tight-knit in the control department and movement department. It also didn't help that there were a lot of timers on shit that didn't really feel good to go through. Like, Ninja has a couple, but they're not that bad. And then I was like, yeah, timers are always bad, though, in most games. Just ask fucking anything Rare made. Oh, then I supposed to know if you're gonna play Gex or Tomba when those release.
I don't know.
I'm definitely gonna pick up Tomba because I never played the first one.
It worked now.
What was? Oh, Boba Fett. I have infinite auto potions because I'm playing on beginner mode, so I can't die. So that's why, that's basically why I'm playing like this, where I'm just running through enemies and I don't care if they hit me.
It's cool that this game, I think this is the first one that had different like accessibility modes.
Yeah, and that's why all enemies die in one hit as well.
Risky, no! Ugh.
Only played Tomba 2. Yeah, I have the demo. I played the demo of Tomba 2.
Let's go!
It's risky booble.
This is my stay out!
Yeah, speaking of Metroid, I need to get back to playing Dread, because I never finished it. We got like 3 worlds in.
Queen of the...
That was it.
I've got to do...
Oh yeah, and Vic was starting to play, my brother was starting to play the first Metroid Prime on GameCube.
Right up!
But for some reason, the GameCube acts up when trying to read that game specifically, and I don't know why. So he hasn't been able to finish it, but hopefully, I forget, I believe I've asked him if he's interested in getting the Switch remake. I can't remember if he is or not. I'll have to ask him again. That could be a birthday present.
You didn't invite me?
The birthday present.
It's next month. It's coming up.
Keep talking, and I'm going to order some food.
Rise, I'm drinking water. Okay, well, what did I order?
Wendy's?
Wendy's? You always order Wendy's. Order
Yeah,
from
I
somewhere
like
else.
Wendy's. You can't tell me what to do. I have the Wendy's app. I get rewards. That's why
As
I
you're
do it.
certified, as your boyfriend, I am certified to be like, yo, if you don't want me to eat too much pizza, you need to order something else for one night.
Well,
I don't care what you do.
I don't
It's
want to. I could get KFC, but I don't want to.
fine. We were supposed to get Carlos Jr. today, and then we didn't do that, and I'm sad. Pizza bomb.
I just want my iced coffee.
Get your iced coffee, then. What up, Onyx? Well, yeah, that's what we thought too. Scratches on the disc, so of course he tried to clean the disc. But every so often he'll just be like, "Oh, can't read it," and it's like, "What?" I mean, and sure, our GameCube is old. We've had it forever. It's our one and only GameCube, but it plays every other game fine. So I don't know why it's rejecting Metroid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm itching.
Ecking.
But yeah, so, some would say that Pirate's Curse is the black sheep, which I would call it that as well because it's the only game you don't transform in. But
Yeah.
again, that very thing, because they introduced Risky's items, and those are your powers, as it were. That's why I think it was really cool that this game does take a lot more cues from Pirate's Curse than any other game.
Yeah, it
Because the squishies
does.
come back. The squishies come back. Everything's pretty relatively easy to go back and backtrack through after a while. The way you transform, there's like 2 types of transforming now. There's the typical dances and stuff, and then there's the little fusion ones. So being able to seamlessly, go through each one is really cool. Like seamlessly, like fusion your way through. Those like your abilities to get go on walls and do that and dig and stuff, and to do all that fluidly is really cool. And that started with Pirate's Curse, because being able to string all of Risky's things together to move around a lot faster. By the time you get to like freaking what's it called, the Propeller Town or wherever, like you are like going nutso with all the powers. With
Yeah,
almost
you are like a god.
and it makes backtracking through other stretches of land from the other worlds to go and get things when you're backtracking and you don't have any pirate flares, you're trying to save pirate flares, then going through most areas like that is actually really good because, you know, combining the dash with, you know, the hat so you can glide, and then especially once you get the cannon, it's all over because then you can just further, you know, boost your mid-air momentum by like triple jumping as you're floating, and you can float down and
What's this?
you blast through it like nothing, and it's really cool. That's why I said movement is like important in a fucking game like this.
And like,
And
so many of these, like, these transformations are based on the pyro weapons that it's like, it's insane.
yeah, oh for sure. Not to mention too, you can tell that they know Way Forward knows they hit gold with Pirate's Curse, because even in Have Genie Hero with the Risky DLC, Risky herself gets to use some of those abilities in her storyline. It's not as fluid as Pirate's Curse, but the thought, I mean, is still there, of course, so they were drawing inspiration from it more than anything. But that's why I'm hoping the sixth game, canonical game, whatever comes next canonically after this one, I hope kind of takes even more cues, mainly from, again, the level design and movement, level structure rather, and movement from Pirate's Curse.
Yeah.
Little Shantae dances in Have Genie Hero.
Prince Video Game asks, what's my favorite Shantae game? That would be Pirate's Curse.
That's what we're talking about.
For the reasons that we just gave.
Fusion!
Not sure if I should try Risky's Revenge DC or this game, Director's Cut. If you like Pirate's Curse enough, by the time you beat the game, I'd probably say come to this one. If you want a little bit more of that, like, very, like, solid
Oh yeah,
movement.
absolutely. Play Pirate's Curse and then play this one. Like, basically, if anyone's getting into the Shantae series, I would say play the last 3 games. Basically, play
Like in
Pirate's
that order.
Curse to 7 Sirens. Play
Yeah.
those, and then maybe decide, like, okay, then if you want to go back to the other ones, play Risky's Revenge. Only play the Director's Cut. And if you like it, which I don't know why you would, but if you, I don't know, you could try to play the first one, but I'm telling you, man, even with save states, it's awful.
Played any beat 'em ups such as Streets of Rage 4, Shredder's Revenge. Well, like I said, I played a little bit of River City Girls, and that was pretty cool. I don't know if I have it anymore, but if I do, I should probably go back to it since there's a sequel out now and everything. But I've been wanting to play the Scott Pilgrim one for so long, and I know it's out now again. Like, it got re-released, but during its original run, when it was on I think it was on Xbox 360, but when it was on PS3 specifically, that's the one I wanted. By the time I was finally like, okay, I wanted to try and get the game, it was like delisted, and I couldn't get it. I was like, fuck.
Off the side.
But beat 'em ups are okay. Double Dragon's another famous one. Essentially the pioneer of beat 'em ups. I don't know if it was the first, but it's one of the biggest ones. Now, I'm sure we've said this before, but do these little brain guys remind you of the little dudes from Buzz Lightyear, Star Command? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to remember what you even mean.
You remember the Buzz Lightyear movie? The animated movie? Okay.
Well,
I'm going to say,
no.
have you watched it before? You've never seen it?
I've never watched Buzz Lightyear Star Command, so I don't know.
Okay, so let's see. Well, because I say that, and that was in the show, but the movie is specifically what I'm referencing, because I'm not sure if these little brain dudes I'm talking about are in the show. I've only ever watched the movie, it's the only one that I own. I'm trying to see if I can find them. If I can find those little brain dudes, I can show you them. That's what these little mad brain guys look like. Anyone in chat, you guys know what I'm talking about? Anyone who's seen the Buzz Lightyear Star Command movie? Because again, I don't remember if I don't know if those little dudes are in the show or not.
What do I do in this fight again? Oh, there we go. One of them just died. That was weird.
I think you literally just keep beating the shit out of them, and they just have like a fuckload of the health, maybe? I don't
No,
remember.
wait, because like one of them just died. But do you do it in a specific order?
I cannot remember. Maybe. Wait, maybe. Also, if you hear my family in the background, I cannot close my door right now. Brain guys? I don't know. There they are. Oh, they're called brain pods.
Okay, can you look up what to do in this fight? Because I kind of forgot.
Yeah. Oh, what siren is this?
Octo. Okay.
Eight legs. 7 vaginas.
Why did they come back? Why are they coming back?
Let's see.
I feel like there's a pattern, but I don't remember what the pattern is.
Yeah, I'm watching a video on it. Do it fast enough? Oh, you might. Well, the first thing to do is to go on, I believe it's each side. Let me just check one more time. To be sure. Yes. On both sides, you go bottom, then top, then middle. On both sides. That's what I'm saying. Like, get them to like squanch up in that order. Squelch up.
Okay. Both sides. It's like
Bottom, top, middle.
bottom, top, and middle. Okay, that didn't do anything.
Well, no, I meant hit them enough so they go like kill them, quote unquote, in that order.
Okay. It's not doing anything. So if you say bottom, top, then middle, but the only one that's doing anything is the top one.
Maybe the pattern changes. Okay, so then try top, bottom, middle? Okay.
Okay, no, it's like on each side. What? Okay, what is the pattern?
Okay.
It's like, no, because like this one, this
On
one.
the right side. This is hard to do because I can't see in real time.
This one, this one, this one. Shit. Oh, fuck, it's. Damn it. It's luck based. I hate these bosses.
It's not necessarily luck based. There's a weird pattern to it. I just don't. It's hard to see the pattern.
Okay, there we go. I got it.
Because the thing is, I was trying to do it.
The thing is, yeah, okay, yeah. There is a pattern, but like, I guess it's different.
I was trying to direct you one side and then the other side, but I didn't realize that they were going to be different. I didn't realize it was random.
Yeah, no, it's random. That's what I'm saying.
Did you hit midbrain? You didn't hit midbrain.
No, because I was forgetting what to do. Okay,
I would say focus on one side first with the 3, and then focus on the other side.
I'm trying to figure out which one goes first.
That's a little boss, I don't even know.
Okay, that one. Nope. That one. Nope. There's no indication of which is the next one that you have to hit. You just kind of have to, like, do it. It's like those getting. This is what I mean when I say luck-based. I mean, like, it's like those games of it's like finding pairs, you know, like cards, like flipping over cards, like finding pairs.
Yeah, well, what I was trying to say though is, because you're flipping between both sides, aren't you? Are you able to focus on just one side, going from top to bottom?
No, you have to do it in a pattern. That's what I'm saying. It's not a top to bottom thing. It's like.
Well, that's how I'm seeing it in this video.
No, because it doesn't work that way.
That's literally how I'm watching this video get done.
Okay, well, like, fine. I'll hit the top guy. I'll hit the top guy and then he'll go. And then I'll hit the middle guy and it'll pop back. I'll hit the top guy, he'll go. I'll hit the bottom guy, it'll pop back. It's not just focusing on one side. I literally have to find the pattern going from side to side. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's just that turn. Again, it's random. It seems like it's
yeah,
random.
it is. It's random. That's what I'm saying. It's random.
So then I can't help you. I don't know. You're just gonna have to do it. I can't be like, oh, in this order, because it's never that order for any one player.
Okay, well, I beat him, but that was stupid.
It's weird. Yeah, see, bosses like this are why I'm like.
That's the metal slug.
No, oh, for sure.
Or steel maggot, whatever.
Yeah.
Metal slug, I don't care.
Metal slug.
Metal slug, steel maggot. That's what it's called.
I never played those games before, but yeah, no, for sure. And that's why that boss, not that it doesn't work, but it's not a fun boss. That'd be why, is because
yeah, I know.
It's asking you to do dumb pattern shit, and it's
He's
such a short amount of time as well, because they're timed or whatever.
Yeah, there's like these random patterns that you don't know. But that's literally the steel maggot boss, because you have to find out, like, okay, which button is gonna light up. And then, like, if you don't get the one to light up, then, like, okay, you're fucked. And then
Here, check it out. Check out the Cosmic Jet when you can.
it's dumb. I don't like it.
Check out the Cosmic Jet. I'm gonna show you what those brain dudes look like.
Okay.
So imagine the little guys you were hitting with their little, like, mean faces, and it's these guys.
Oh yeah, I know them. For some reason, I was thinking of the brains from Win, Lose, and Kaboom.
But you seriously never seen that Buzz Lightyear Star Command movie?
I don't remember seeing it.
I remember some bits, but it's been a really long time. I have it on VHS, so I haven't been able to see it. I haven't been able to watch it since because the last VCR we owned is long dead now. That's why I'm like, I appreciate the fact that your VCR, even if it's weird, it still works.
Barely.
But it still works. Because,
honestly, I think I need a new one.
Huh?
I can't watch any of my movies.
Forget about him.
I want to.
Gotta go.
I've been trying to find for the longest time. I don't know where we got it from. I guess my mom or my grandma or somebody once a long time ago, got a Wilton cake like decorating set, and it came with an instructional VHS tape. And I would just watch it. I don't remember when I first watched it, but I remember just enjoying watching the lady talk about how to do the certain things. And it's such a nostalgic video rather for me that the thing is though that there are a couple Wilton VHS like rips that people have made, but no one's made one of that, and I can't even find it anywhere. Like, not even like off YouTube. Like, I can't find it. Like, trying to search it on Google. The only place I have seen it is someone is trying to sell it on like eBay, but there is no like video clips of it. And I want to watch that little video again because I used to call her the Cake Lady. She has a really weird name. I forget what her name is. It's a bizarre name. But I know her as the Cake Lady.
The Cake Lady.
Also, I don't think we got the alert, but Michael became a subscriber. Michael the... Refind your... Michael the Mario Sonic Mega Kirby Smurfs Garfield fan. 26.
Thank you.
AKA Michael.
No, not that one.
See ya, Jitterbug.
See ya.
Shantae was conceived probably before Crash, if not at the same time, but Shantae came out way after Crash. But then again, probably not, because I think Shantae was conceived in 95 and Crash was conceived in 94. That's when they started to toy with the idea.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah, it
remember
was
right.
It was 95, yeah. And then it came out in 2002. So many things
Shantae
came out in
really
2002.
And they had a really rocky, like, cycle of just trying to get shit working when it first started out.
Yeah. I
amazing
really
that we
want to
have
see
two.
that, like, I really want to see that SNES concept realized. That looks super cool.
Yeah. Weren't there plans for a Shantae PS1 port?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Or something to that effect? That would have been amazing if Shantae were a PS1 game. Shantae and CTR. Shantae and Smash Brothers, god damn it, please.
It's not gonna happen now.
Well, if they make another one, they might, you don't know. Not that I want them to, but if they were to, because Sakurai is crazy. Oh, great. Cyber Fox did the math, and apparently that boss has a probability of 720 patterns.
No! That's so stupid!
That's a yikes right there.
That's just like, that's just being tedious. Like,
will now belong to Risk Queen.
I don't like that. Like, you talk about faux difficulty, that's what it is.
I mean, pretty much. It's just making you play like a game within the game as the boss fight, and I don't like boss fights that go like that.
Let's go.
I wish Blink's got to come back. Oh, my friend Chase does too. He loves the first Blinks. He's never played the second one. I just bought the second one recently, and I told him that if you ever wanted to try it, you can come over. I mean, he was the one that gave me a lot of his original Xbox games. But when I saw it at my retro little game place, I was like, oh, I can't pass that opportunity up, so I got it. It was really cheap.
Risky Boots is behind.
Can't. Go on. Go on.
Huh?
I don't know where you want it.
The city isn't a city, it's a ship.
Go on. Go on. Go. Hold on.
This isn't good.
Oh. Hey! Huh?
What is she? Where can I get one? A siren!
Okay. Oh look, it's the mayor.
It's the
This
mayor.
one's friendly.
Quote unquote mayor. What up, Frankie? Oh, and Styles, I forgot to say hi to you too. Hello. My bad. Lobster
She wants your
girl.
help.
You can use the secret. Oh my god, I didn't even know that.
What?
I didn't know you could use. I didn't know you could use the seer powers to find what the pattern was.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, apparently you can.
Who said that?
Von Bob did.
Oh.
Actually, I don't remember. I don't remember if I did that the first time I played this.
Destroy those.
I might have known that the first time I played this and just forgot. I don't know. Let's... Not that one. Don't do that. Don't electrocute everyone. Do this.
This'll make it better.
There we go. Let's give it up. Give it up for a human Roddy, anyway.
Wait, what?
I used the revive and human Roddy.
Huh?
You've
That's so
got
funny.
to hurry.
That was a really nice little piece of detail in Pirate's Curse that got you 2 videos. You got 2 videos out of it.
Yeah. It's just basically one long video if you watch it both together.
Have you thought of doing that like you did with your Bianca videos?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna do that.
I didn't spoil the plan, did I? Potential video idea. Just mash those 2 together, like redo the video and all that.
Yeah, I think I was gonna do that.
Sad that Xbox abandoned the Blink streamer. Yeah. That was their... They wanted to have a Crash or like a Sonic of their own, and they just didn't work out. So they said, fuck Blinks, and they've never referenced them or did anything with them ever again. Goes to show you how Xbox treats their IP. Rather, how they treat their opportunities and their what they have. Because what they didn't be like, you know what? Let's revisit this later in the future, or whatever. No, they go with what works, and whatever doesn't work, it might as well just not exist anymore to them.
One down?
And that's, ugh. That's why Xbox will never, ever have something like a Smash Brothers or something like Astro's Playroom, because Smash Brothers celebrates all of Nintendo and then some, and Astro's Playroom just has so many nods to PlayStation, from the consoles to the accessories to the games and the IP that they have and used to have. What made them a household name. You've got Crash, Spyro, Ape Escape, Medieval, just and plus like at least 200 more.
Ooh, Dan.
You're doing a video game again, finally. Sort of.
Want more Dan.
Give us Medieval 3. Make Medieval 3.
Yeah.
Don't make it a Medieval 2.
Don't remake Medieval 2, just give us Medieval 3. The way it was supposed to be.
Don't make Dan talk. Don't make him go, I can't go on.
Let us destroy Kia. She's supposed to be the villain.
Two down.
Yeah, don't do some weird, nonsensical time travel bullshit. That just kind of undoes everything that Medieval 1, like, established and what made Medieval 1, like, cool.
Yeah. Let us destroy Kia.
I wish we can get a new Applejack game or Beyond Good and Evil. Well, that's a collar tug
No.
right there.
I wish whatever they're quote unquote planning for Beyond Good and Evil 2, quote unquote, because it's not 2. I hope they scrap it and just like forget about it.
Ubisoft has a really weird track record with promising certain games, even showing them off outright, and then just, I wouldn't say not delivering, but just having a fucking slew of just complications. Like an overwhelming slew of complications.
Yeah.
Just look no further than Beyond Good and Evil in Rayman. But with all the Rayman stuff happening, with Sparks of Hope, with I read today that David Soliani actually took to an interview somewhere and said that he would love to work on a new Rayman game now that they're all done with Sparks of Hope.
Yeah. Okay.
And, and I'm not gonna
talking. I
spoil
need
it.
to get my food. I
Yeah.
need to meet my Dasher.
Okay, go meet your Dasher. Don't make sure he doesn't take a picture of the food with you holding the food.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
last time. But no, yeah. So on the topic of Rayman, this is my stream for a minute and a half. With Rayman, I'm not gonna spoil it, of course. But if anyone has beaten the Sparks of Hope DLC all the way through and seen the hidden message, it's kind of hopeful, but in an ambiguous kind of way. You know what I mean? So like, it's the same that we've seen. It's the same thing like how we've seen with Crash, seen with Spyro, and all that. Like, the more they're kind of not around, but then soon just start getting all this attention out of nowhere, it really starts to rally people together and go like, yeah, we want to see them back. If we got Crash back, we got Spyro back. Hopefully, we get a new game soon. It's been happening with Spyro as well, you know. I may or may not have a video about that soon. So I mean, you know, same thing can happen for Rayman. And I'm hoping, because with him being in that Laserhawk show, and then him in Sparks of Hope, and all that stuff, like it's a good time to see Rayman, you know, come back finally. Yeah, Sarah Fox, whenever you can, I would say definitely pick up the Medieval remake. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
Now, Jack and Daxter, on the other hand, I don't know. that's a whole other thing. And I've talked with, you know, Dave Ace and Fez and all of those guys, and with Miharu and with Vic, even my brother again. Yeah, I just don't fucking know. I don't. Speaking of other videos I've planned, that is something. That's another planned video. Not about Jak and Daxter, but it's going to include it very heavily.
I just don't know
yeah.
about Jak and Daxter.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if we're ever going to see them again. Just going to be very blatant.
That's
Yeah, the last
okay,
console-
because it never had an identity.
I mean, that's true. No, yeah, the last console game we had for Rayman was fucking Legends. We have not gotten a new console Rayman solo thing in 10 years and counting, but at the very least, we can play as Rayman in a console thing in 2023, which is very fucking refreshing and awesome. Even if it's not his game, but it is still cool that there are so many, and they're doing that thing. See how you've got Banjo and Smash Brothers with all the references to, you know, Kazooie and Tooie, and that one nod to Nuts and Bolts. You had Crash and Skylanders, and you had all the references to his stuff. So likewise, yeah, in Rayman and Sparks of Hope, there are a crapload of references to Rayman's 1, 2, 3, fucking Arena. Thank you. I was really hoping they wouldn't leave out, you know, Arena. It's very subtle and small, but if you know the GameCube intro, or rather, no, it's actually in the PS2 intro as well, then you know. If you know, you know. And yeah, of course, the most blatant references are going to be of to Origins and Legends, because they were the last two games. console again. That is, but yeah, it's been too long. I want to Rayman back as well. And the thing too is, again, for a lot of games that we're talking about, like even if they do another Jack, again, completely hypothetically, there are so many directions to take them in, and so many expectations to kind of meet. How do you do that? It's going to be extremely. It's going to be even harder, if you can believe it, than trying to bring something like Crash and Spyro back. Because with them, it's like, okay, well, people didn't like what the last things they were in did, which is very unfortunate. But whatever, it's opinions and whatnot. But unfortunately, the majority rules here. So now Toys for Bob and all of them, no, never do Legend again and never do Titans again. We can reference them, but don't do those again.
Yeah.
That sucks, but whatever. What, you know, everyone wanted was something more akin to the classic games. So that's what they gave us. That's what Crash still is at its heart right now. Spyro is very likely going to follow the same route with Spyro 4 or whatever they're going to call it. But that was easy to kind of figure out. I mean, it was hard to execute, of course, but obviously N-Sane and Reunited did well. I mean, fucking obviously, if what Spyro Twitter has been tweeting about recently was, you know, evidence enough with the 10 million units and all that. No, those games did exceptionally well. So it's pretty easy to figure out what to do, right? Just do the classics, follow this type of, you know, these guidelines and this whatever, and that worked. But with something as ambiguous as fucking Jack, which started as one thing, became another, and was just kind of all over the place with how the games performed and how they even played and all that. A racing game, a spin-off that was shit, 2 games that don't follow what the first one did. So like, what do you do with a new Jack after that? The obvious answer would be, oh, you know, make a 4th game that's like 2 and 3. But yeah, but that's probably not going to do so well.
That's a bad idea. In fact, it's a bad idea. Like, making a new Jack game and, like, by extension, a new Sly game, both bad ideas. Honestly, right now, they deserve remakes more than anything, because it's been too long.
Yeah, a remake would be the first kind of... The thing too, that might be easier to do to pull off with Sly. Jack, again, it's just so hard because, again, we have to ask, it's unfortunate, but we have to think of majority here, and the majority of people probably don't even fucking remember that Jack and Daxter, the precursor legacy, was so different, because it took more inspiration from Crash, because it was supposed to stay a cartoony platformer series before it turned into what it turned into because of the industry change.
And it pissed me off!
There's so many people, there are only so many like you and like me that are like, yeah, the first game's like the best. Where again, majority rules that people really liked 2 and 3 and X and all that crap, and I don't know.
Hurry!
That's why I'm saying the easiest thing to do would be like, oh, make 4 like 2 and 3. But that alienates everyone who loves the vibe of the first one. But the vibe of the first one was so different that if you make 4 more like 1, it's going to alienate everyone that loves all the other games after 1, because it just had this different feel to it that vibed with the people of the time and whatever. But again, the 2 that only happened because, like I said, the industry shift. GTA and Call of Duty were rising up real fast, and they were essentially taking over the fucking the industry. Shooters and
yeah, they were desperate to cash in on it.
Games. Yeah. Well, plus I always use this example, but the tests as well with what's it called? I'm forgetting the name. Not play test necessarily, but the you know what I'm talking about.
Child tests.
That sounds weird. Don't say it like that.
Child testing.
Yes, but no.
We did some child testing.
Jesus, please stop saying that. Jesus Christ. Well,
that makes it sound like you're some like mad scientist. Makes it sound like Caesar. You sound like Caesar. You did some child testing.
The play test. There's another word. There's another term. For whatever reason, at this moment, I know the term. I'm just forgetting it in the heat of the moment. But for lack of trying to remember what that term is, we're gonna just say play test. It's not a survey. You know what I'm trying to say, though. It's not a survey, not a whatever. I'm trying to think of the term, but in the tests, the kids were like, yeah, this game's fun for like my little brother, and they were like, how old are you? 8. What the fuck are you playing? GTA. That's why they changed it.
GTA, even though I'm like a small child.
You guys like playing The Sims 4? Asked Zenice.
I love The Sims.
I'll let you feel
Don't
better.
even talk to me about The Sims. I love it so much. I'm an OG Sims fan.
What if they make The Sims 5? What if they make The Sims 5 and they make it in a Pixar art style?
Shut up.
I remember those old mock-ups. Not to mention Sucker Punch is focused on Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, like, Sucker Punch is essentially like Naughty Dog for Sly or whatever. Like, they focus on their hyper-realism and shit. Their photorealistic games and whatnot, and their more mature games. I don't think they're gonna return to Sly anytime soon. It have to be somebody else. They'd have to like outsource that shit to someone else. And even then, it becomes the age-old question of, can they nail down the feel that the original devs did? Because it's not going to be the same devs. So then we run into a crash and spiral thing all over again. People are going to be like, it's not like the fucking original. Even if they tried their hardest to make it feel like the originals. Or even if they just remade the first game. Matthew King Alexander, hello. Yeah, you should definitely play this game. It's fun. Have you played any of the Shantae games before, Matthew? If not, you should start with Pirates Curse.
You should start, well, you should start with either this one or Pirate's Curse. I say Pirate's Curse, but if you want something that's a little bit more beginner-friendly, then this one.
And that's saying, and that's mainly if you do use, or if you're privy to like assists and stuff. Those options are available.
Yeah, it's more like the accessibility is just different.
Ooh, good afternoon from New Zealand. Nice. You're going like international, Aaron.
International, yeah. Who's from New Zealand?
Matthew.
Oh, cool.
There's some from Argentina.
I've never
New
been
Zealand.
there, but I do know that that's where all the movies and stuff are filmed.
All the movies.
All the movies, every movie ever. That's where Power Rangers is filmed.
Oh, cool. Sly needs a proper closure after the nerves, so it's like cool. I still want to play Thieves in Time. I find it weird that people they hate it on Thieves in Time. It's so bizarre to me.
It's not like, I mean, I just like hate the story stuff, which is like, whatever. I mean, but like, I don't know. Like the gameplay isn't bad.
No, well, no, because guess what? They dialed the fucking focus back to Murray doing like maybe a few things, if even anything. You do your usual hacking shit with Bentley, but it's a little bit more kind of watered down the way it was in the first game. And you're mainly playing as Sly or, you know, the Ancestors, which are
like,
very Sly-like in nature with different abilities.
Exactly, like the Ancestors are like fun to play as, so... Well, I mean some of them, like Tennessee is really fun to play as, but, yeah, it's more like the gameplay of, I'd say it's more like the gameplay of 2, which I'd rather play gameplay-wise.
It's like a streamline too. Well, because again, they don't, do they do the thing where they're like, alright guys, this is how the heist is gonna go? Like, they don't even do that, do they?
I think they do. Because like that's something that I think they just normally do. Like the reconnaissance stuff. I think they still do that.
I didn't know because the gameplay seemed like more in line like Sly 1 with just a few things. Remember, Sly 1 was Sly for like 8% of it, and then the other like 1% is Bentley, and then the other 1% is doing those like escort Murray or escort Sly at the very end of the game or whatever.
Yeah. Which I don't like. Those sections are dumb, but
Point being though that even if they're dumb sections, it doesn't make up the majority of the gameplay. Unlike 2 and 3, where too bad if you didn't like how a character plays, they're incorporated into like every heist, and it goes first Bentley, then Murray, then Sly, then Penelope's little shitty RC.
Okay, listen. Well, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, I don't like Sly 2 for its story. I really don't like Sly 2's story. But I would take the gameplay of that over 3 because 3's gameplay is hell on.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't even played Sly 3. I own it, but I'm trying to. I was originally trying to get the games chronologically. I haven't played Sly in quite a while. I can probably still beat the first game, no problem. But after playing 1 a couple times over, I finally got into 2. But this was a long time ago, and we never finished it. But we also bought Sly 3 around the same time. So I haven't even touched 3. But I was on your playthrough that you were doing for a while there, and just watching you play, I'm like, what is happening? And like,
exactly.
The fact that you're so frequently switching characters, and I get what they're doing, and I get how that makes it like, that's supposed to make it fun, but it just brings around this Spyro. I would call it Spyro 3, but worse, because Spyro 3, I don't have a problem with switching. I don't have a problem with switching between the characters in Spyro 3 because you don't do it.
You're not doing it like so frequently as in Sly 3, where it's just like
exactly.
It's just like bam, 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 bam. Like you're going through all the characters and you have to remember their control schemes in such a short amount of time, and I just hate it.
Plus they break up the Spyro gameplay pretty well, and the game is still about, Spyro 3 is still about Spyro. But in Sly 3, you are playing as so many other characters so frequently. Sly is there to get the entire crew from place to place, so you can do this like whole myriad of like this character, then this character, then this character, and that's essentially like the entirety of the gameplay of Sly 3. And it's so weird. And it just feels so... Even the scenarios you get into are weird, and I don't understand. It's not subtle, and it's not as like heisty anymore. Even though it's still framed and referred to as that. You're pulling off heists, and you're doing these things, and you're doing these missions. That's why I like the first game, because it is quite literally you're stealthing about, you're pulling off heists, you're carrying across these things, but you're almost always Sly.
Yeah.
2 and 3 started to deviate from that a little bit. Like 2 was the happy middle ground because you were Sly a lot of the time, but then they introduced the concept of we gotta carry this out as a team. So Bentley, you go here.
Yeah. See,
Murray,
and I don't
you go
mind
here.
that.
I'll do this.
And I don't mind the gameplay of Sly 2 because it's like, okay, like I get it, and it's very like basic. The problem is like, okay, the weird thing is I don't like playing as those characters like in Sly 2 specifically, because honestly I think Bentley is more fun to play when he's in a wheelchair. Because he just like there's more options for you to like do stuff. It's more fun to play that way. I just don't like the hacking stuff.
Yeah.
So like, but still, I'd still rather, I'd still take the gameplay of 2 over 3, just because of like, cause you just kind of know what's coming. It's just like, all right, Sly does this, Bentley does this, Murray does this. Like you only have 3 characters. It's fine.
Because that's what the gameplay of Days and Time seems to be like, from what I've seen of it. Because even if you're not playing as Sly all the time, it's Sly alikes, I guess.
Yeah.
With the ancestors, but like, I don't know. That seems more. That's already immediately more appealing to me than what Ever 3 was trying to do. And I don't care what anyone says. I'm sorry if we have Sly purists in the chat. I'm not even a Sly purist. I'm just what I've played and witnessed, and my opinions on just what I'm seeing and playing and looking at and doing. I like the art style of Thieves in Time over 2 and 3. Sue me. Sorry. I had a controversial take. I had a hot take. I don't know, whatever.
That's fair. I mean, I like the 2D. I like the I like the 2D art style. I really like that. I think that's the best art style of all of them. But the in-game art style, it's all right. I can see why people don't like it. It's it's all right. I guess I do prefer it. I guess I would also prefer over 2 and 3. The first game still has like my favorite in-game art style. I
like the art style. Yeah, they look really early, since it's the first game. But it is still a fun style.
Yeah.
Because it had the right blend of like we're cel shaded, but we're not super like. The colors aren't too striking. It's just fine. It's colorful enough that it has like dark moments as well, like elements in it. Not in terms of story or whatever. I mean like in the art style. But 2 and 3 have this weird comic book art style, and everything pops, but the models look a little bit weird too. And I just am not a fan of the jerky animation.
I don't like the animations. No, it's the animations. It's the way they move their mouth. I hate it. It looks gross.
Gross. Yeah, it looks uncanny as hell. It's weird. I don't care for that. I never have. So when I saw that they ditched that shit because it's Sanjuro, whoever did some time, everything was more fluid, sure, but I didn't mind that. I'm like, dude, I just need a fun game with anthro characters, whatever, and that's what it is, and that's all you need. So like, yeah, some of the cel shadedness was kind of like downplayed in Thieves in Time, but everything kind of goes back to a more Sly 1 style, which I thought was cool.
See, that I understand.
Everyone's like, dude, fucking Thieves in Time shit. It's like, why? Why though?
I guess like the only character that I don't really like the look of is Carmelita.
I think that's like the quintessential look for her.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that model. I don't particularly like that model because it looks more like a cat than a fox. I don't really. It's not. Something about that model is very weird.
I personally feel it's the best she's looked, and that's just purely from looks. It does not the fact that I'm a guy and I'm like, ooh, she's hot, but like, apart from that, I think it's the best that she's looked. Oh, this looks fun.
Bullshit.
They're not so whoa. I recommend Blinks? My friend probably would. It's hard for me to because I didn't beat it. I don't remember how far into the game I got. It's been a while since I played it. It's hard to recommend because it's a very tricky game to get a hold of. Like when you play it. If you're curious about it and are willing to play a game that it's not a platformer necessarily, it's kind of a beat 'em up, but it has weird time elements to it. If you're okay with that, then I would say out of sheer curiosity, try it out if you can get it somewhere or even emulate it. But if the time elements, because you're having like fast forward time and like reverse time, they're kind of like Clank puzzles, but not quite. It's weird how it works, but I would say if that's doesn't sound like your thing, it's kind of meticulous as well. If you don't have the patience for it, you're probably not gonna like it. But if that kind of gameplay style intrigues you, then I would say find a way to give it a shot.
Are you okay?
Nick is in here. Sorry that Vic's fight didn't work out.
That's okay.
I really wanted you to have a second hub where you can talk about other things than video games.
I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to run a second channel.
No time.
I barely have time to run this one.
me.
Hang on, Mayor.
Oh, Kaya Dark Lineage. I've played that.
Idea. Let me out of here.
Yeah, I bought that game out of curiosity. That was an interesting game. I didn't beat it, but I got a ways into it. It's been a very long time since I played it.
Best to keep
Her look and the character herself, she's actually really cool.
That's
I
one
like
of
her
those
design.
games that I wondered
like-
if I should play because I was like, oh, this kind of looks like the game I would maybe play, but I don't know.
Maybe you'd like it. Again, it's hard for me to recommend you games because if I'm like, oh yeah, usually you play, you go, what the fuck is this? How do you like this?
I haven't done anything with him.
She herself is really cool because she has like her little
Doesn't
hairpin thing and for girls, for
You
her,
were the mayor.
for
It
fucking
was a brilliant.
ponytail.
You have to
It's a
strike
boomerang.
gold. You have to strike gold like you did with Pirate's
But
Curse.
why, Risky?
You're like, why don't you just
Well,
play
that
this
one-
one? And be like, okay,
mean,
and then I just.
I was very confident in it because of how fun it was, and so I was like, you should try this because it was so good.
You gotta be
But when it's
confident in
something-
everything.
Well, I tried to, and then you're like, ugh, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I fucking failed.
Well, probably because you weren't as confident in it. You see, I can sense
Okay.
your confidence. I can sense it. Like you're just like this is a good game. It's a good game. Play it.
What?
You're
I
like,
mean, well,
okay.
if you have an affinity for like that console generation of platformers, but again, it was very experimental at that time. Because another one that I played before that I didn't really know how it worked was Cameo. I played it through Rare Replay, and I think I believe I ended up buying it on 360 after a while. It's weird
like-
in how it plays, but
Because like that generation it has good things and it has bad things, but that's like part of the generation of Beyond Good and Evil. Listen, I played Beyond Good and Evil because this is 100% true. Do you remember Nitro Rad's it was like a top 5, I think. It was like top 5 butts in games. Like this,
I don't think I've seen that one.
I swear to God, it's true.
Life for in
It-
exchange.
So that was a list, and I was like, okay. And then I was watching that video, and then he started talking about Paige, and I was like, I like that character. I like that pig character a lot.
I will live forever.
And he's like,
and
it's from
go.
Beyond Good and Evil. Okay, I'll play that game. And I did. I played that game because I saw a little piggy butt.
Well, you bought a whole console for a cute fox girl.
It's true.
This shit.
So,
Men, we've captured the bread.
A piggy butt.
piggy butt. Oh, see ya, Musa.
He doesn't even have a tail. I don't think.
That's weird. He lost in the ancient war.
He lost it in the ancient war.
No, Zenice. Nitro Rad's how I played a couple different games.
I will
I haven't
dispose
played
of
it yet because I haven't given myself time to do it, but I did buy Vex. I haven't played it yet though. It was Vex. I kind of want to pick up Scalar. What else has he done that I directly bought because of him? I know Caddy was how I got into Klonoa, watching the first review, the original quarter kind of mile review.
See, that's why I like Nitro Rad is because he, does those platformers and stuff that I normally wouldn't play, but I was like, I'll think about it. And then that, I watch his reviews, see what he thinks, and then if it sounds cool, I'll be like, sure, I'll play that. But yeah.
Let's see. What has he done that I've... Let's see. I'm trying to think. Well, nothing. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at his channel.
Sphinx the Cursed Mummy. You know what? I played a little bit of that. I had it on Steam, and I played a bit of it. It's all right. There were some control issues that I had. I was like, I don't really know how to do this, but
more like it.
yeah, it was all right.
What have you done to Risky?
Let me see. Oh, his Frogger marathon.
Risky.
You did not like the first game. He liked Swampy's Revenge.
I would probably like it too. You know what? Look, make me play Frogger.
The first one?
No, maybe the second one.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you have an
How
emulator, just download it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could. How did I get him playing A Hat in Time? Oh, A Hat in Time. Oh, how did I know how I got into that. I was trying to remember. I was like, why did I play that game? Because I had heard about it. But I wasn't really I didn't really, you know, look up stuff until what was it? Was it Sean who showed me so? You know, it was probably Sean.
No!
So I think we were watching cutscenes or whatever, and he was talking about Snatcher, and so, and you know, because when I saw Snatcher, I was like, oh, that character's cool, and you know, we're watching all these cutscenes, and then we watch all the Deadbird Studio stuff, and you know, he's talking about, like, you know, he loves DJ Grooves and all that stuff. We watched that stuff, and I'm just like, okay, who's the freaking owl who's yelling? Who's the Scottish owl, not owl, because he doesn't really look like an owl, but the Scottish bird with no eyes. How the hell do I do this part again?
You're in the cage. Can you transform? Anyway, so yeah, we were watching cutscenes, and I was like, who was the bird?
Prepare your...
Who was the bird?
And yeah, I loved the conductor immediately. I loved him. And so, yeah, then that's why I wanted the game. And I got it, and I was like, oh yeah. And then it became one of my favorite games. And it was until they added the DLC stuff. I was like, I mean, it still is one of my favorite games, but I was like, I love how, you know, it's like, it's so easy to 100%, you know, all I have to do is get all the timepieces. Of course, now you have to, like, complete all of Snatcher's, you know, crappy deals or whatever. And it's just like, do a boss rush and do this, you know, do this stuff under the stressful time limit, and do a version of my fight that's like 10 times harder. Like, why would I want to do that? Do it without dying. Like, you don't. No, stop it.
Zapper, I think is what it was called. Scalar is one that I still do kind of want to check out. Zapper, I think, is the one that's like frog. Yeah, Zapper.
Activision!
That's one that I want to check out. Yeah, Haven is one that I saw there. I kind of wish that Natural Ed would do more experimental videos, like the top 8 ambient console menus. Actually, the first video I watched of his wasn't even a review. It was, he did a like little video on the backs of game covers, and it was such a niche. Yeah, right here, the decline of back covers. That is such a niche topic to talk about, and it intrigued me because I'm like, no one ever talks about this. Because it reminded me of when I did a video. I don't know if it was inspired by this one, by him. It might have been, because I did a video called "The Quality Decline of Video Game Manuals." It had to have been directly. I probably even said it in the video. That was directly inspired by Natural Ed. It had to have been, because I love game manuals, and before they faded out, they got real basic and really not, like, you know, creative. There was nothing to them. they looked like a booklet, but they were like a page or two long, and the literal only things that were in them were the shit at the very end pages that you don't pay attention to in video game manuals. There were no characters, no story, no controls even. It was just the warranty shit, all the legal jargon, and the notes. That was it. And I'm like, wow, that is fucking sad. I even did a Vine. Back when Vine was a thing, I did a video making fun of that.
No worries, your weapons are so big.
Hey, what's up, Roddy Top Zombie Waifu? How's it going?
Oh. Roddy Top Zombie Waifu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
I'm gonna botch her name to hell and back. I know of course you're talking about, but damn lady Dimitrescu ain't got nothing on her.
Dimitrescu.
Sure. I don't know. How do you know how to pronounce it? Put you on the planet.
Put you on the planet. How do I know how to pronounce it? It's because I watched playthroughs of that game.
Oh, okay.
Dimitrescu.
I can hear it pronounced by other people over and over, and I'm still not gonna know how to say it. Oh, Bungie Man, hello.
I like watching people play that game. Also, I remember how the big Bagooly says things.
The big baboon. Both that says the old school again. I know it's the best.
The
That
big
must
Bagooly
like
is
they're
my
part
favorite
of
character.
Yeah, no, seriously, no. Boba Fett makes a great point. Old school game manuals were the best. They almost felt like they were part of the world, like the Sly Cooper trilogy. Yeah, because each one looked like a mini little Devious Raccoon,
like
and
that.
each one got more wear and tear. That was really
It's
cool.
true. Yeah.
Fucking Sly, or sorry, Jack featured a whole ass map. Sly. No. Jack 1 features a whole ass map.
It does. You're right.
I think it might have been separate from the manual, but the fact that they added that in, like, it was just so cool. Because I think one side was a poster and the other side was the map, if I remember correctly. Also, was it Ratchet or was it Jax that was all done in a more landscape format? Like it didn't read like an actual book or booklet. It was, you had to like turn it to the side to read it because everything was printed like sideways, as it were. I forget if it was Ratchet or like Jack. It might have been Ratchet, but I can't remember. It was weird. I don't know why they did that. It was a choice for sure.
You should definitely like redo that video. The manuals.
I'm probably going to. It'll probably be a Mark Throwbacks. It's definitely planned, I think.
I could help you with that one because like I like manuals too.
Cyberfox says that F-Zero's had a freaking mini comic in there. Yeah, that's
believe
awesome. I don't think I owned a manual for Ratchet and Clank 1, but the other games I did on PS2. That's cool.
Whenever I get a game on like eBay or something, I like to make sure that it's like complete with manual, you know?
Yeah. If the option's there, I will definitely go for it. Yeah, me too. Oh, here it is. It was the video he did right after the game backs. He did top 10 butts.
Yeah, that's it. Top 10 butts.
It's time to take
Pages in
Reminds me of
there.
the-
Little pig butt.
It reminds me of the Crash butt tier list that Caddy did.
Did you know? Crash's ass. Sonic's ass. Crash's ass. Sonic's
No, Boba
ass.
Fett.
And now it's Crash's ass.
True. Boba Fett, the only other time I've seen game companies putting effort into game manuals is indies. No, that is true. Shantae, like I'm telling you, Wait For It is a blessing because they love the old school style of games and how games were. Because Wait For It are still one of the ones for the Shantae series. I don't remember. Ruby Arrowfell does kind of tutorialize you a little tiny bit, if I remember right. I think there is a little bit of a tutorial. River City Girls, I think, might have something similar. Shantae never does it. Shantae just throws you in, and it's up to you to press the buttons and see what she can do, and then you learn. I mean, they'll give you like a press this to do this because you got a new ability. Okay, that is fine. To make it a single sentence, because I said as such in a video about Crash. Oh, it was the problem with Modern Crash. I said if you're going to do a tutorial and it's a written tutorial, they don't stop the game. That's the worst way to do it. Stop the game to fucking tell you how to do shit. If you put a written tutorial in your game, if you feel the need to have to do that, because Shantae never really did, at the beginning of each Shantae game, you're just thrown right in. No, nothing, this is how you do this. You just experiment and figure it out. Best way to do it. But, if you have to put a tutorial for anything, do it for some of the stuff that is a little bit more advanced, like getting a new power, or doing whatever, and make it really quick, really simple. They usually just say, you got the blink. Press this and this happens. Okay, fine, thank you.
That
cool.
sounds like...
Or hold this and press this, right? If you have to do a combination of buttons to do one move, yeah, I'm gonna need to know how to do that. But cool, right? Just one little sentence and that's it. And Shantae is very good at doing that.
Nice job!
But not only all of that shit, they
Indeed.
WayForward includes manuals still, and they have the best things that you want out of a manual: the fucking story and the characters. They know what's up. They're keeping old school gaming alive. I fucking love it. If they could fucking remake goddamn memory cards, they would. You know they would.
Yeah, WayForward's good with that.
That's what I aspire to. That's what I want to do. That's what I want my game to be.
Why bother? Uncle! Scotty! Bolo! Ronnie
But now everyone's horny in chat because they're calling Shantae their waifu. So, cool. Good to see that our one-sided convos are
Everyone's horny on me.
reaching all ears.
There are many waifus. This is like these are the waifu games, like just the
I
waifu
found
games.
you like this.
Shantae is waifu central.
It is.
Is she?
Not to hype you guys up too much. I don't want to keep. Ooh, look at me! But like, again, I'm working on a game. But yeah, a lot of the characters I have.
Ooh, look at me!
Are,
I can do things.
I can't right now, but I'm working towards it. But from all the ideas of characters and things we are doing, I will say too that we got some cuties in there. We've got some handsome boys as well. So
I like both.
we cooking. We're cooking out here.
We cook and everyone looks good.
That's true.
Don't flap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great games don't need a manual to help you play, but will include it anyways for that charm factor. Because it was always cool. I mean, I know why they stopped. Because a lot of that information was already readily available on the internet and stuff like that. Probably helped with, production as well, and, putting all of that money to other stuff as well for the development, whatever else they needed. So that makes sense. I get why it's a dying medium and it's all but basically extinct.
Why do you have to be
If it
so
weren't for indies like Shantae
selfish?
that keep the tradition up to this day, for the novelty of it. But even so much, even back then,
Silly girl.
even if that was all you had, like for me, that was definitely all I had. I wasn't using, as a kid, quite at that time, wasn't using the internet to look up the plot and characters and shit for like Crash and Spyro and Tekken and all that. But the fact that they had the character bios and and a more in-depth.
I wonder what the plot is.
No, yeah. Sometimes if you don't understand what's going on in the game from its story, because like for Crash and Spyro, there's only so much that they were able to pull off with the cutscenes and how to convey the story, that like if you want more a more in-depth reason as to what's going on in whatever game, they'll put it there.
Yeah, like speaking of like not knowing the plot, when I had to go back because like remember we're finishing when I finished Ghost Trick. And I was like, what the hell is happening? Because that was it was such an info dump at the end. I was just like, what? I don't understand what's happening right now. And so later, I went back. I went on the wiki and I was like, okay, what happened? And I had to read through it a couple times just to make sure I was understanding what they were trying to tell me.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened? This story is so weird. Like, it's good, but it's weird.
I'm in.
So, like, like, even Hari got confused. She was like, oh, wait, I thought this happened, and then this happened. I was like, no! It's not how it happened. And then I showed her the thing from the wiki. I was just like, look, this happened first. She's like, what?
For a first vacation, it sure was a doozy.
Shantae is not short on butt.
I'll miss you all
With
so
spiders?
much.
Floor.
Huh?
Squish.
You have a big job ahead of you. Everyone here needs your help to rebuild, so always do your very best.
What's it doing?
Before you go,
Still.
here. This is for you.
I'm gonna
What's this?
slap the
Your
floor,
mother's
it's gonna
scrapbook.
run.
I can't accept this.
Flick it.
Safe
Your
travels.
Ugh, can we
Tiny
just
little
go
middle finger.
already? Can you at least give her a moment? She's trying to say goodbye. Who died and put you in charge? Ow! Tyrant! That's my hair!
I've heard of
Can't you two just get along for a
Derpy Dermans.
Derpy
I
Dermans.
love it. 6.
That game is weird, but like really unique.
It looked kind of like,
So long!
it kind of reminded me a little bit of that in time when I saw it. But I don't know if I want to play it because, like, the controls look odd.
It's nuts. It's because they want you to chain all kinds of moves together to, again, it's movement based. It's a very movement heavy game.
Anyway,
'Cause again,
that was
that was
Shantae
one
and the
that,
7 Sirens. We'll never know anything about Shantae's mom.
God damn it. Look at her walk. Look at her cute walk cycle. God, the fucking music is so loud, it's overpowering us. I just realized.
Is it that loud? I can't hear it.
It's pretty dang loud.
Is it loud just right now, or was it always like that?
I don't think it was always like that.
Okay.
Used 40 auto potions.
Used 40 out. I just didn't care.
Look, there they all are in their bikinis.
Rise and shine, don't wanna.
I really wish Shantae made into Smash Brothers. Someone made a mod, and it's awesome. And it looks really cool.
Alright. Well, let's see. I was looking forward to... Yeah! Shantae Advance! Let's go! I am looking forward to it. I am ready. I'm gonna
Yes.
get that physical cartridge.
Yes.
Of course, getting it physically, will mean that I won't be able to stream it.
I can.
Good for fucking you, but I don't have the capability.
Do you not have the thing? You don't know how to have the thingy?
No, I don't have a Game Boy player. I never did.
Damn. You should get one.
I don't really
I don't want
want
one.
to.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Dang it, Aaron. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to play just a new Shantae game in general. And I'm hoping that, like, we were talking about it before you came in too, that because it's going back, just to paraphrase what we talked about before earlier in the stream, that since they're going back to the style of the first two games, hopefully with what they've learned tech-wise and otherly-wise from these last three games, hopefully they kind of interject some of that into where they're picking up from where they left off on Shantae Advance. And whatever that the GBA limitations allow them to kind of do, hopefully they can just work with it and try to make it like really, really cool and not feel as stilted and as weird, kind of, as the first two games were. Oh shit, you own a Game Boy Micro? Nice. I barely know anyone. I knew one kid in person at school years ago who had a Game Boy Micro back when they were popular, or at the very least, the Game Boy was popular.
How much is a Game Boy player?
I don't know. Let me let's check. I got mine. Well, mine I bought off a friend, or she just gave it to me. I forget. But let's see.
So essentially, yours was free.
Yeah. Okay, I found one here. The one I found is not cheap. That's a big ass oof right there.
If that's like,
Is this the only seller?
because I don't want to pay the price of a console for a thing that I'm probably not going to use much.
Yeah, then you don't want to get it on Amazon. It is $300.
Yeah, no thanks.
Hold on, let's check eBay. Okay, they're a little bit cheaper here. I mean, they're not super duper cheap, but they are way cheaper than $300. I'm seeing like $60, $70. Yeah, 76, 64.95, 62.95. Tested. They're pre-owned, but they work. Free shipping. That's not too bad. Region-free 4-pack of different colored Game Boy players. That's fucking interesting. That's interesting that they made Game Boy players in the colors of the various Game Boys. I did not even know that. The one I have is black, but I thought they were all black. There's a purple one, there's a white, a silverish one. There is an orange GameCube, isn't there? I feel like there is, because there's an orange Game Boy player.
I think so.
Yeah, I'd say get one off eBay. Don't get it on Amazon, it's fucking expensive.
Okay.
Oh, your original GBA got stolen. Kind of already had an SP Gen 1. Yeah, mine still works. I have a cobalt blue one. It's the one I got when I was 8 years old. It still works to this day. Here, let's prove it. I'll play it through the mic. Just the startup. This is my Game Boy right here. You ready? Yeah.
Okay, so, I just started a poll.
So good.
For my next, stream. So, if you want me to play more of the, Separate Ways DLC for RE4 Remake,
Rear.
do you want me to just play some good old Spyro 2 Reignited, or, I could play Ghost Trick Phantom Detective? I don't know. Maybe, I was thinking, like, putting Pirate's Curse on there, but I don't know if I want to do that. So... yeah, so let's see... see what you guys say here.
It's fluctuating. It do be fluctuating.
Okay. Because, like, honestly, honestly, I want to play Ghost Trick. Because I just recently finished it, and as long as I can remember how to play the different sections, then I think I'm down for streaming it.
Yeah.
But I'll take your guys' suggestions. I don't know if I want to play. I'm not gonna play any more Crash Team Rumble until Ripto comes out, because I'm going to do a stream like the day that Ripto comes out for Crash Team Rumble. And that's just gonna be like a special like morning stream, because I don't usually do that. But I wanna like get on that immediately.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Before we sign off, is it okay if I do some plugs?
yeah, go ahead.
We got some stuff going on. So I teased it earlier. I've got a Sparrow video in the works. The script is pretty much already done. I've also got a stream coming up on Monday. I'm gonna team up with Fez Penguin to do a Crash Nitro Kart stream, because I've started a new little Crash Marathon stream series where I'm going through all of the Crash racing games on console. So that just means CTR, CNK, CTTR, and Nitro Field, all the adventure modes and stuff. So we beat CTR, the original, in one go. So I don't know if we're gonna do that on Monday, but we'll see how far we get. But I'm gonna be playing Team Bandicoot. Fez is gonna play Team Cortex. You'll see both our perspectives there at the same time. We're not racing against each other to see who can beat the game first. We're just playing casually side by side. But you'll get to see both our perspectives. So that's going to be really fun. And I've got some other plans outside of that as well. More streams. You check out my Twitter, which is just, Destination Mark, to see the stream schedule. It should be going up tomorrow. So, yee.
Okay. Okay, you done plugging? You're all good?
Yep.
Alright. Well then, that is going to do it for this stream. Thank you all so much for joining. And, let's see, to my new subscribers and members, thank you so much. As always, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more casual gaming content. And join my Discord, there's a link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Until then, this is Miharu, signing off.